Hello dear students, I am Prabhat Dubey, your biology teacher from LBM Public School, Gula Bazar. Today we are going to discuss our question paper of science, and in that section I will discuss about the questions of biology, your third section that constitutes about 30 marks. So there are four sections in this biology part. In section A, very short answer type questions are given. So first we will discuss this. While discussing, all of you are expected to keep your papers in your hand. And in the same flow, you will correct the mistakes. If there is any possibility of printing mistake, then you will try to improve that. So very short answer type questions. First one, define the term cell. Next one, name two unicellular organisms. Third one, who discovered the cell? All these things are very clear. There is no problem in this type of questions. In the next question number 4 and 5, there are blanks, and these blanks have to be filled by appropriate words. Like fourth one are known as powerhouse of the cell. Which cell originally is called powerhouse of the cell? You have to write in that blank. It's called as digestive bag of cell. Question number 6, define diffusion. You have to write proper definition of diffusion. Question number 7, who discovered the nucleus? Okay, the name of the scientist. Write down the full form of ATP. Question number 8, full form of ATP. Question number 9 is, who coined the word cell? Okay, you have not to write down anything about cell, only the term cell was given by a renowned scientist. His name is to be written. Write one function of nucleus, one prominent function. Okay. Who discovered the Golgi apparatus? Name of the scientist. Write name of the smallest cell. Up here there is no mentioning of animal or plant, so you have to write both plant and animal. Smallest cell. Is the cell wall living or dead in plants? Here you have to mark a correction. Replace on with or. You have to write or in place of on in question number 30. This is one printing mistake. Question number 14. Which cell organelle is called as protein factory of cell, where protein synthesis takes place? Next one, question number 15. How the cell intake O2? Okay, what is the process of oxygen intake? How many meters are there in 1 micrometer? Okay. Question number 17. Who gave the cell theory and when? This question is repeated. So if you found any repeated question, mark the numbers and I will give you the marks accordingly. Now, don't be worried if the questions are repeated. Some questions are repeated in this paper. Next question number 18. How many types of meristematic tissues? After meristematic tissues, you have to write R. How many types of meristematic tissues are found in plants? So add R in this question. Who discovered the living cell for the first time? Question number 19, name of the scientist. Question number 20, who gave fluid mosaic model of cell membrane? This question was discussed in the classroom. Section B, what is cell theory? This question is being repeated. So mark the number only. Section B1 and write a single answer for that. Question number 2, write two functions of endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, two important and prominent functions. Write two differences between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. We have discussed it already through a comparative table analysis. Define osmosis. Write proper definition of osmosis. Write two uses of osmosis. This is the fifth question. So define and write the two uses. What is plasmolysis? Question number 7. Draw the diagram of Golgi apparatus. This type of questions are very good. It will fetch you good marks. So you have to draw a good diagram and also name the structures. Okay, with arrows. How the diffusion is useful for living being? How the process of diffusion is beneficial for human and animals? What do you understand by the term endocytosis? Draw a well-level diagram of mitochondria. Question number 10. Question number 11. Who discovered the Golgi apparatus? Name of the scientist is to be written. Question number 12. Write name of the smallest cell. This question is again being repeated. So write the number of the question and write a single answer. Is the cell wall? Here you have to write W. After cell, write cell wall W. Living or dead in plants. Okay. Question number 14. Which cell organelle is called as protein factory of cell? This question is again being repeated. So mention only question number 14 and write a single answer. What is multicellular organisms? You have to define that. How many meters are there in 1 micrometer? This question is again being repeated. So mark the numbers, write a single answer. Who gave the cell theory? Again repetition. So don't bother about that. There is some mistake while framing the questions. Draw the diagram of a chloroplast. Question number 18. You have to make a proper diagram of chloroplast. Question number 19. Who discovered the living cell for the first time? Almost 5 to 6 questions are being repeated. So mark only the numbers of from both sections and write a single answer. Who gave fluid mosaic model of cell membrane? This question is again being repeated. Don't bother about the number. I will adjust that. I will provide you adequate marks if any question is being repeated. Section C. What is cell theory? This question is again being repeated. So write a single answer, irrespective of the number of repetitions. If the question is mentioned at 3 places, write only one answer and mention all the numbers that are printed in your papers. The same question is given as question number 15 in section A. In section B, it is mentioned in question number 17. Mention all the section and all the numbers and write a single answer. Next question is question number 2 from section C. Write functions of endoplasmic reticulum. Again repetition. Question number 3. Write functions of cell wall. Section number C. Question number 3. Define osmosis. This question is again being repeated. So write a proper number. Section D. First question. Draw a well-labeled diagram of plant cell. Okay, so you have to make this question will fetch you 5 marks. So you have to draw a good diagram with proper labeling. Last question of section D. Classify meristematic tissues of different type. Here you have to write off, replace in with off. After meristematic tissue you have to write off, and then full stop after different type. Again demonstrate their location with the help of a diagram. Okay. So you have to classify meristematic tissues and you have to demonstrate their location as discussed during the class by making a pictorial representation of their positioning. So I think this paper is clear to you all. There are some repetitions that are printing mistakes, so don't bother about that. Okay, don't get carried away. If the question is repeated 2 or 3 times, only mention the section and question number, write a single answer. I am repeating this. Don't write 2 or 3 answers for the same question if it is repeated in your question paper. Okay, write a single answer with all of the information that are required. Okay.